Hello children, the topic for class 10 today is statistics. Under statistics, today we will deal with the three methods to find the mean of grouped data. Understand? So we have already found mean, median and mode of raw data in class 9. Now let us see how we can find the mean, median and mode for group data. Today we will deal only with mean. There are three methods to find the mean of group data. The first method is the direct method. Then the second method is the assumed mean method. And the third method is the step deviation method. Okay, step deviation method. The direct method is used when we have small numbers in the sum. When the numbers are getting little bigger, we can use assumed mean, and when there are common factors, really big numbers, we can use step deviation method. Okay, now the formula for direct method is mean is equal to, this is the symbol for mean, sigma fi xi by sigma fi, where I is equal to 1 to n. And here I is equal to 1 to n, where Fi is the frequency and Xi is known as the class mark. Class mark meaning class mark is equal to sum of upper and lower limit divided by 2. Sum of the upper and lower limit, and then you divide by 2. This is known as class mark, and generally it is denoted by xi. Have you got it? Now let us do a sum so that we can find out how we can use this direct method. Okay, just say there is a sum that is given to you where they will give it to you as a horizontal column. We can write it vertically. Okay, just say they are given class interval. That is, they are given number of plants in a locality. The students are finding the average per house. So they have said that class interval is the number of plants. Okay, so that is 0 to 2, 2 to 4, 4 to 6, 6 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 to 12 and 12 to 14. This is the class interval given. Then the frequency is the number of houses. They say number of houses in that locality. So the number of houses in that locality for plant 1, here you have 2, then 1, 5, 6, 2 and 3. So this is the sum that is given to you. Now we have to find the class mark next. So when we find the class mark is sum of the lower limit. This is 0 is known as the lower limit. Okay, and this is the upper limit. So when you add these two and divide by 2, you will get the class mark. So 0 plus 2 by 2 is 1. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 divided by 2 is 3. 6 plus 4 is 10. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 6 plus 8 is equal to 14. 14 divided by 2 is 7. 8 plus 10 is 18. Divided by 2 is 9. 10 plus 12 is 22. 22 divided by 2 is 11. 12 plus 14 is 26. 26 divided by 2 is 13. So we have got the class mark. The next thing that we have to multiply is Fi into Xi. Okay, because the mean is equal to sigma Fi Xi by sigma Fi. Correct? So sigma Fi Xi means I have to find Fi Xi and then add this column. So when we multiply, I will get 1, 2 3s are 6, 1 5s are 5 and 5 sevens are 35, 6 nines are 54, and 2 11s are 22, and 3 13s are 39. Okay, now when we add this, what will we get? We'll apply the formula later. So when we add this, what will you get? 9 plus 2, 11, 11 plus 4, 15, 15 plus 5, 20, 20 plus 5, 25, 25 plus 6, 31, 32, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we are getting 162. Okay. Now when we add F5, what will we get? 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 6, 11. 11 plus 5, 16. 17, 18, 19, 20. Understand? So therefore, mean is equal to sigma Fi Xi by sigma Fi. Now what is my sigma? Sigma means sum of. So sum of these Fi Xi is 162 divided by 20, which is the sigma of Fi, and here if I will get 8.1. So they want number of plants, means we can round it off and say 8 plants. Understand? So this is the direct method. The formula is sigma Fi Xi by sigma Fi, where Fi is the frequency that is given and Xi is the class mark of that intervals. Okay, have you understood? Okay. Now let us go to the second method, which is known as the assumed mean method. Okay. The first method is very easy. I had already taught it to you in class 9. Anyway, this is just a recap of that. Now we'll go on to the next method. The next method is the assumed mean method. Now in the assumed mean method, the formula is mean is equal to A plus sigma Fi di by sigma Fi, where I is equal to 1 to n and here I is equal to 1 to n, where A is the assumed mean. It is the assumed mean. Okay. And what is di? Di is equal to Xi minus A. Xi is the class mark and A is the assumed mean. Okay. I hope you have understood this formula. Now let us apply it in a sum. Okay. So direct method we are using for small numbers. So for assumed mean method, let us see what we can do. Supposing they have given a sum like this, where they have said the daily wages of a worker is given as the class interval. Okay, and they have given it as 100 to 120, 120 to 140, 140 to 160, 160 to 180, 180 to 200. Okay, and the number of workers is given as your frequency, that is given as 12, 14, 8, 6 and 10. Okay. So now let us see how this method goes. Okay. Now this is my Fi. Now we have to go on for finding the class mark as usual. So the class mark Xi will be adding these two and dividing by 2. So 120 plus 110, I mean 100 will be 220. 220 divided by 2 will be 110. Similarly, if you add 120 and 140, you will get 260. Divide by 2, you will get 130. Similarly, this will be 150, this will be 170 and this will be 190. Okay, now what you will do is take the assumed mean. For assuming the mean, we'll have to take the middlemost value of the Xi column. In the xi column, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 terms. The middlemost value will be 150. Correct? So 150 will be my A. You will have to highlight the assumed mean like this. Then you find DI column. What is DI? DI is equal to xi minus A. Now, what is my xi? 110. Minus A. A is 150. So, when you minus these two, you will get minus 40. Correct? Then, 130 minus 150 will be minus 20. 150 minus 150 will be 0. 170 minus 150 will be 20. And 190 minus 150 will be 40. Generally, if the interval is regular, where there is a regular, difference, class size is the same, then in that case, we will get these two numbers and these two numbers will be the same. Okay, now next is Fi di. Fi di means multiply this Fi into di. So, 12 into minus 40 will be minus 480. Okay. Then, 14 into 20 will be minus 280. Okay. Then, 8 into 0 will be 0. 6 into 20 will be 120. And 10 into 40 will be 400. Okay. Now we have to find sigma Fi di and sigma Fi. Now if I add this, I will get 10, 16, 24, 38, 50. So by this frequency, the total is also denoted by n. So sigma Fi is 50. Now here what you have to do is you have to add these two and add these two and then finally find the answer. So when I add these two, I will get 16 carry 1, 7 minus 760. Here if I add, I will get 520. So when you subtract, what will you get? Minus 240. Okay. So now let us apply the formula. Mean is equal to A plus sigma Fi di by sigma Fi. So my A is 150 plus, now what is this Fi di minus 240 divided by 50. Okay. So what will you get here? This will cancel. So you'll get 150 minus 5 will go into this. You'll get 4.8. Correct. So what is the answer that you will get? X bar mean is equal to, you will get 145.2 is your mean when you have subtracted. So did you understand how this assumed mean method? Okay, good. Now let us go on to the third method, which is the step deviation method. Step deviation method is similar to this. We have one more step to do and then solve the sum. Okay, let us take the step deviation method formula first. Okay. Now the third method is known as the step deviation method. Step deviation method. Now, this method is used for bigger numbers when there is a common factor when we find the di. Okay, now let us write the formula. Mean is equal to A plus sigma Fi ui by sigma Fi, where I is equal to 1 to n, I is equal to 1 to n into h. Okay, where A is the assumed mean. A is the assumed Then, what is ui? Ui is equal to xi minus a. Xi minus a was di, remember, divided by h, where h is the class size or common factor. Okay. Class size means subtracting the upper limit and the lower limit, you will get the class size. Now what is h? H is the class size. So this is my formula. So let us see how we can do one sum to get the answer. Calculate mean using the step deviation method. Okay. Right. So we have, let's say we are giving daily expenditure of a locality. So in that they have given the class interval. Class interval, they have said it is from 100 to 150, 150 to 200, 200 to 250, 250 to 300 and 300 to 350. And the number of households in this expenditure range is given to be given to be 4, 5, 12, 2 and 2. Okay. So let us see how we can solve this method by using the step deviation method formula. So in this, as usual, you find the class mark. Class mark is xi, which is you add 100 and 150 and divide by 2. So you will get 250 divided by 2 is 125. Similarly, this will become 175, this will become 225, this will become 275 and this will become 325. Okay. Then, now this is my fi, xi. Now we will find di. Di is equal to xi minus a. So we have to find the assumed mean. Assumed mean, you take the middlemost value of the class mark table. Now in the class mark column, what do you find? We find there are 5 terms. So the middlemost value will be 225. So we will take that as the assumed mean. Supposing there were 6 terms, you can take either the third or the fourth term. No worry about that. Okay, it just has to be somewhere in the middle. Now when this odd number terms in, we get the middle value. Now what is xi minus a? 125 minus 225, that is minus 100. 175 minus 225 is minus 50. 225 minus 225 is 0. 275 minus 225 is 50. Okay. Now we have got this. Now we have to find ui. Now ui is equal to di divided by h. Now what is h? H is the difference of the upper limit minus the lower limit, that is 50. So we find that 50 is the common factor in this column also. So if I remove that, what will I do? Minus 100 by 50 will be minus 2. Minus 50 by 50 will be minus 1. This will be 0. This will be 1. This will be 2. Now we have got the ui column. So let us find fi ui. Now what is fi ui going to be? This into this column. So 4 into minus 2 will be minus 8. 5 into minus 1 will be minus 5. 0, 2 and 4. Okay, now we have to find the sum of this fi ui column and fi column as usual. So when I add here, what will I get? 2, 4, 6, 10, 15, 25 I am getting. Now here when I add, I will add the minus signs, minus terms together and this positive terms together. So 2 plus 4 is 6 and here I am getting minus 13. Minus 8 minus 5 is minus 13. Now when I subtract these two terms, I am getting minus 7. Okay. Now let us apply the formula. This mean is equal to A plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h, where h is the class size or the common factor that we had divided. So A is 225, yes, plus Fi ui, sigma Fi ui is minus 7 divided by 25 into H is the class size, which is 50. Correct? So now if I cancel, I'll get 25 ones, 25 twos. So what will I get? 225 minus 14, which is equal to 211. So did you understand how we got the mean by the step deviation method? So this becomes very simplified, and so when you get the numbers also will become smaller, so the calculation becomes easy. Okay, I hope you have understood all the three methods in calculating the mean of group data, children. Take care, have a nice day, stay home, stay safe.